cry about it, alright? You're a furry. Accept it. Accept your destiny.
So why do you do this?
How positive or negative I want to sincerely apologize to both It's a Gundam
in my imagination.
I've seen a lot of people talk about the way that I look recently. Just want to put it out there. I don't think I'm the prettiest person in the world.
Boring as fuck. And lame as hell. Cause only lame.
Yeah, yikes, dog. If you keep talking like that, I'm gonna have to mute you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Again, I'm really sorry that this video is late. Despite my planned break, I should have addressed these things sooner, or I should have addressed these things.
You know, it's one thing to be a perverted 12-year-old.
So Pokimane came back and she made an apology. It feels good to have her back.
Again, I'm really sorry that this video is late. Despite my planned break, I should have addressed these things sooner, or I should have addressed these things as the incidents individually occurred, or better yet, the incidents shouldn't have occurred in the first place. I need to be better in facing things head-on and just doing better in general.
It's about 12 minutes long. She pretty much just says sorry and that she feels really bad. Some people have been asking what my thoughts are on the entire thing, which is funny because I'm more curious about what the tier 3 subs' thoughts on the entire thing is. I mean, she made a 12-minute video where she talks about how she's done some wrong, and, you know, you gotta wonder how they're reacting to this stuff.
Because they are screenshots of my tweets that I can have the video taken down, and Keemstar had deleted his tweets. I didn't want the drama to snowball into something more, and I honestly regretted even starting an argument in the first place. So I agreed to the video taken down. This was my mistake because at the time I didn't consider the fairness of leaving that video up. I personally made the decision 7 years ago, or whenever I got into streaming, that I don't want my personal life to be a part of my content.
In general, relationship stuff is stuff that I don't like to talk about outright, because even when I'm single, like, imagine how many people would care, and then if I got into a relationship, even more people would be invested in what is going on in my relationship. And if I had a relationship, I would want it to just be like between me and that person, and not a million people giving their unwanted opinion and advice, and the thought of that just makes my brain boom.
And that's just what I'm gonna stick by until I and whoever—
Yeah, whatever, dude. It's up to you what you want to do. This is how she would have won if she just came out with a video like this.
Guess what, motherfuckers? Sometimes it works out. I fucked that motherfucker, and he bought me this great big toy because I became a famous Twitch streamer.
My understanding of what should or shouldn't be taken down on YouTube 2 years ago was not well informed, and I've tried really, really hard to learn from my mistakes and not make the same mistakes. And since then, I stopped allowing my MCN to take down videos on my behalf, and the only exception now— lines are already pretty blurred. I understand some people—
Hey, I'm sorry at the risk of burning my bridge with her too, I'm not trying to, but like, why the fuck would she tweet? She subbed to me so much. Why would you tweet? Why the fuck would you tweet this? No more Mr. Nice Pokemon. And then come out with this. What? Why would you do this?
As you can see, this person was re-uploading my content or my stream, but then adding really inappropriate, sexual, gross, or just misleading titles. And I had some of these sorts of videos taken down back then, but only because they were my content or my stream re-uploaded. Unfortunately, this has led to people assuming that I take down videos of people criticizing me.
Behind the scenes, she actively tries to censor the internet. And by the internet, I mean anything negative about her. People have made videos about her and she's copyright strike them. The list goes on and on. If you make a video that is negative about her, she's gonna... Alright, I'll give her a little bit of props for, like, at least showing my channel or whatever. Like, I didn't even think she was gonna address it.
And I'd like to provide context and then apologize for what I said. So the part of the video that I watched was him talking down on my fans, and he was showing some tweets that were very clearly jokes, but talking about them as if they're facts. I hope people know that tweets like this are a joke. In hindsight, I can totally understand how, if someone was unsure of its legitimacy, it could be pretty upsetting to see something like this. I also want to remind people that I, or any streamer, does not want you to donate if you can't afford it. Everyone should always take care of themselves and their families first. And I try really hard to regularly say the same thing when I'm streaming as well.
I know other people have made points about that, but in my opinion, if anyone wants to donate their life savings to Pokimane because they genuinely think that she's gonna fuck him, then in my opinion, dude, I don't really feel bad for that dude. I think that guy kind of deserved it. Like, he's kind of an idiot. It's kind of funny how she says that she repeatedly stresses that, hey, like, make sure you don't, like, go homeless, or make sure that you can eat before you end up donating to me. I wonder how many lives she saved with that one. Hopefully not that many.
Back to the video. While he had this joke tweet pulled up, he also had a very real photo of a fan with me at a meet and greet, and he was making fun of them and the way that they look.
Here we have this gentleman right here. This guy is totally alpha. So, this guy who looks like a Pixar animated character.
And I've been mocked countless times for my appearance, but I understand that's part of putting myself out there on the internet. It just felt so unfair to see that happen to an innocent fan who didn't write this tweet, had nothing to do with the situation, and so in my opinion just didn't deserve it. And I got really caught up in that feeling, and I was so bothered, and also bothered by people's potential perceptions when seeing this video.
All she's saying is, dude, if you're a fan of me, you don't have to be a neckbeard. She's like indirectly trying to disown this dude.
And frankly, my apology at the time was not very good, or was not good enough, period. So I just want to reiterate that I'm sorry for taking down that video, and since then I have not taken down any videos like that, and I've genuinely tried to learn from my mistakes.
I'm gonna be dead ass serious, dude. This streamer did it much better.
You're justified in your anger. What I said was tone deaf, insensitive, and stupid. And I recognize that. I recognize that there is no context that I can give that would excuse what I said, so I won't.